These here are the maps we're going to head to, presented by Toyota. We're going to kick it off on
of this series, so London, plenty of time for them to catch up. A lot of changes in the heroes, though, which means that they aren't going to have many ults to work with. Janus going to find 2 kills to kick things off. Birdring and Nuss dead already. So what do they actually have to work with here, London? They do manage to come in, find the kills, 4 kills right there based off the EMP thrown in by Fury. The Hammond rolls his way back into the fight that much quicker, and now it's all about just contesting. 99% for London Spitfire. All they have to do is hold. Washington Justice need to touch the point. They're not going to do it in time. London Spitfire.
He's ready. I think they're going to try to set up the next fight based on this. You can EMP and Pulse Bomb, try to get a chunk of damage in. Now they're all grouped up. EMP comes off, grabs a bunch.
Ooh, beautiful. No D-Matrix there. No dodge on Samsung's part, so he's not going to be able to keep his team alive. And just like that, 2 big kills, 3 big kills coming through for the London Spitfire, and the Washington Justice now falling apart one after another. Do have Addo rather, trying to put up a fight thing out of Washington. Now Washington still have all these ults online. There's going to be the angle. Janus getting in behind, looking for it, but the sound barrier comes out in time from Vazix. Will deny it. Guido gets immediately picked off by Prophet, though, and the kills coming through now for London. Despite it all, Washington just getting overwhelmed.
They made the right choice to switch up.
And now it's just a standoff. Who's going to crack first?
That's Birdring's time to shine. He's going to get that grab on several words of follow-up there. It is not quite there. This is reminiscent of how London lost fights earlier. Just no follow-up on their big ultimates. Fury's going to actually toss it in and actually, Fury eats Corey's grab. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's big. Grab gets eaten for the Justice, so no big follow-up there. But Janus has still got his trance. Well, he's got the Shatter as well. Throws that out, doesn't find a target. Doshin already had the trance going, so he doesn't care. He's keeping everybody topped up. Self-destruct thrown over the top, and it could find one. No, the shield is up for Janus. And this is just still the standoff between both of these teams, but London with that sound barrier looking to end this fight. Shatter.
Such sustain. There's no one is dying anywhere on this. Birdring's got another grab, the second into the fight. Gonna catch several again. Follow-up still not quite there. Transcendence able to keep him alive. And now finally someone dies, and it happens to be Prophet.
Ooh, the big wipeout. Washington, they held it for so long. The win is instant. And Washington Justice take the lead over the...
Like, hey, you guys just got in the league. Let's see how it goes. Let's go together. I mean, you're not the returning champions here. Baton.
So lots to deal with this grab, though. But, oh, he gets eaten. No! What? Samsung needs something.
A sound barrier? I think a little glitch in this matrix right there, though, as it showed up in our kill feed. Very strange. But right now, this is the rotation that Washington wants to make onto the point. They're going to take the low ground, force London down.
Sound barriers getting thrown in. London going to be tough ones to crack, but now they actually have managed to get onto the point. Washington Justice can group up together as a unit, and this is where they tend to shine. We saw it on the first map. Guard going to find the kill on Addo to kick things off. They need to trade this back quickly, and they are trying to focus down Guard on the London Spitfire, but he will survive for now. Corey's going in. Self-destruct combo. Point blank takes down Prophet, but the kills are coming through here for London as well. Does look like they might have back off, though, or at least trying to stall. Fury and Nuss trying to work together as a duo.
Oh, very nice spot out by Giannis there. He finds the lone Zenyatta. It was 3-3, 45%, and more Graviton Surge kills as well.
Oh, Corey now, he's alive. That means that he can use the grab. There it is, right into it. Self-destruct, straight over the top. Not going to find the angle, though. Giannis with the shield does manage to get in here into the thick of things once again. The Shatter gets thrown out. Doshin focused. Are they going to find the kill on him? Yes, he goes down. Addo there with the kill on him. And this is going to be setting it up now for the Justice. They've got that man advantage. Never mind.
Swings back the other way with a nice Graviton Surge.
Doing a good job of maintaining that energy. Needs to hop up to 100 here so he can really start melting them. Samsung gonna have to back off. And Prophet point blank. There's the grab right on through. Self-destruct coming in from Fury right over the top, and this time it works. Sound barrier and trance both go in, but they're a second too late.
This should be a one fight for the Spitfire, and they will get
more time. 20 seconds on the clock for London. Shatter thrown in, not gonna find anything. Trance cancel, well, just it baits the trance at least, but then that also leads to the kill. Corey gonna take advantage of it, push forward and find Doshin.
A nice rotation by Guido to keep his own Zarya alive, and they find themselves fighting in a room. All the kills coming in favor of the Washington Justice. Only 3 alive here. Grab's gonna clean up the last 2. It's just Prophet remaining.
And this is it. Washington will take the lead 2-0 over the London Spitfire. They're out of fuel on the tarmac, and it's not looking pretty. Horizon Lunar Colony is coming up next.
Sounds like Washington's going to poke through. They're still going to have a small advantage. They're going to have the tank ultimate advantage.
Oh, rally used by Addo. He goes charging straight in, looking for the stun, and he's going to get it. Gesture is gone. Self-destruct thrown in by Fury. Finds no targets here. And there's the big shatter. Can they get the follow-up? Grab gets thrown in. That's going to be a dead Prophet. Janus is there to smush him against the wall. And Fury ejected from his mech. He's out of it. Great progress being made here by the Washington Justice. 2 ticks and nearly a third as well. Nobody here to contend. A little bit more energy. Now he's going to start hurting. Prophet dropping so low. The bubble is there. And Prophet point blank. Corey's going to throw in the grab. It gets counter-grabbed as well. Everybody in for the fiesta. And they all survive. No kills. Although, as I say that, Sansam will go down. Otto's still somehow surviving in this chaos as well. He's got the rally going online. Janus goes down to this, though. And that's not going to help things here for the Justice. One at a time, they're getting picked. Sansam going to go for the change. No D.Va in play. It's going to be the Reaper.
Otto had to get on there. You need Reaper now to get back to the point using Wraith Form and hopefully get a kill with the burst damage he's able to output with Hellfire shotguns. Not going to be the case. A last-second charge from Janus comes in, is snuffed, and execute these ults.
So the push comes in. Sansam getting topped up. Rally gets thrown in now by the grab as well here from Prophet. This is perhaps the chance. Trance is there from Guido and the sound barrier as well, but still they find the kill on Otto somehow. Despite it all, the damage was too much for him to survive. And now the big ults here on the line from Washington. They're looking for the wombo combo. They're going to get the grab off. The shatter doesn't connect, and Gesture will find the kill on Janus. It's looking good for London. They've nearly got 2 ticks. They should be able to pick up the second here, although this delay is coming in. Fazik's going to go ahead and contest for a moment. 2 ticks picked up for London. Sound barrier thrown in by Nuss. And this is it now. London have got him in a stranglehold. The Justice are trying to just delay as much as possible, bleed as much time off the clock as possible here, as London continue to find the kills.
It's so difficult to come back in this situation on defense because of the sustained style of the 3-3. And it's just hard to find a target. You need to get 1 kill to come back. Now they're in full-on delay mode. You've got a Mei out there to delay. Not going to be
everywhere. And let's see, right into the mix. Once again, right into the middle. Gets the bubble, just goes straight in for the fight. Janus doesn't know which way to face. Finally, he gets pushed out. Only now, however, he's got his ultimate. There's the grab, getting thrown up by Corey, looking for the follow-up here. Guido gonna go throw ahead the Trance, trying to keep his teammates up. Janus gonna take him for a ride, but that's Fury, wrong target, doesn't go squish. And Washington, I mean, it's even. It's a 5v5 fight, but this favors Washington at this point with the rally going off from Otto. Now it's on London to come up with the goods.
Trying to get the slam over the top so that he wouldn't get bashed, but it does all for naught. As Guido falls, Janus falls second, and this should be easy cleanup for the London Spitfire. And then know that the cooldown window will allow him to pop it in there.
Nice little bump there from Samsam. Just going to knock him off that high ground. Gesture decides it's time to go. Sound barrier's there to keep the Spitfire alive and coordinated. The Trance gets thrown in by Guido as well. AoE healing. Prophet did find the grab, but there's no follow-up really, although Corey gets his grab eaten, and he dies as well. Self-destruct gets thrown in anyway, and somehow Justice are hanging in this fight. They need to find a kill, however, to turn it their way, and it's just not gonna happen. Fury with the double. Janus and Guido out of it. And the first point, it is not looking like it's gonna go the Justice's way. It's going to be London Spitfire fighting back in this series. They finally win a map.
And London should be very familiar with the fact you can play Winston and D.Va, and you can play it around here, raining death from above, and Zarya almost Graviton up. No deaths so far in this map. Both teams waiting for ultimates.
Yeah, ultimates coming online. I like the bit of tidbit info there at the bottom as well. Curious to see if London are going to get their second reverse here. They definitely need it. Sound barrier gets thrown in from Fazix. Tough to find the kill. Corey's fully charged as well, so he's going to be bringing so much hurt. London, though, they're just going to go ahead and group up together. Oh! Attempts the big play. That would have been sick. Instead, the grab goes into the wall, and nobody on London gets caught.
Still no deaths on either side of things, despite the bevy of ultimate abilities used. Still even dodging that, but it's not about who you kill, it's where you push that cart, and Prophet will open it up, taking down main tank Jan.
Who is going to lose? And the big question is there. There's the shatter, grab right in, point blank, grabs a bunch, no follow-up though. Although the self-destruct does go off, the shields are up for London. They will survive it, and they are gonna make some real progress. Great boot there thrown in by Fazix to buy a little bit of time, but that will cost him his life. And Washington doesn't look like they will manage to hold here. It's a potential 3rd point. Fury does manage to get back over here with the rest of his team. Giannis knocked off course. Unfortunate for him. He was looking for the pin. He's going to get the sound barrier. He has no idea what's going on now. It's out now chaos, but they still get two. And the self-destruct to follow as well.
Anything but thus far.
Yeah, with these big beef combos. Does look like, yeah, he was able to just knock him off the side.
Oh,
right there.
Themselves in harm's way just to be able to try to go touch the card.
And yep, sure enough, Guido chucked in for a bath. Giannis picked off next. They're not going to make it in time, and we will be going to map 5. London Spitfire. Search for redemption, and they're getting that much closer. Tied it up.
Strategies for control. Maybe it's a more flexible player. I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to economy, get back in shape, because by the books, you really shouldn't win this one unless something strange happens.
Yeah, something goes wrong for London, and they're seeming like a much tighter team now. Great focus here onto Giannis, really trying to apply the pressure, but Guido's going to go ahead and throw the trance out in this fight, keeping his teammates up, and Fury, oh, the boosters come online right in time to save him.
Calculated.
Calculated, all calculated. So hard to catch a diva off guard with the, well, let's see, self-destruct right in. Oh, just a little bit too far. Bubble is up for Corey as well, but they're still finding kills, and the Justice will not find success this time around. It will be London.
Riches there.
Break for the...
You know, Briggs on the brain here. I can't really help it. I gotta say the name a lot. Transcendence on the point. Now, last fight up. Fury's gonna throw in a desperation bomb. Desperation finds pay dirt. Corey and Guido down. That might just do it for London.
I approve, Hex. I approve. Fury really coming up with the goods at the end. Will not get a trade of his own on that self-destruct. And so, just when it was looking up for Washington, London will succeed. For now, it is just going to turn into the staring match, although some good focus fire coming through. Sensam has run the risk of getting overwhelmed. Even just goes for more, and he will pay the price that time. And there it is, perfectly timed grab, and get out of the... Everybody beat here, more armor. And Giannis just kind of hopping around. It doesn't look like, yes, it looks like he saved it, managed to block that shatter. Gesture going for the big play, not going to happen. And now it's the standoff again, trading ults back and forth. Corey's got a grab online. It's a question of whether he can get it to work. And yes, he hides it behind the wall. Where's the follow-up? Self-destruct, but nobody dies for London. Too many ults in play for them with the sound barrier there. It keeps him up, and Prophet's gonna go ahead and show him how it's done.
Counterplay low, they have to back off. We'll see if Giannis can come in big.
Oh, shatter, not gonna happen. Get out. There it is. There's the follow-up that they were looking for. Washington, it's going to pay off in the end, and it will be a full clean. London back into the game of tippy-tappy toes. And, well, he's going to get pinned in the corner, and yet again, there's the grab, but it's not going to save anybody. Giannis is dead, but they do get the D-Mech on Fury. So traded 1 for 1. Back and forth now as Guard is going to commit the rally here, keeping his team up, but the sound barrier was down for Washington, canceling each other out. Ocean gets the snipe. And this is definitely looking solid here for London. They're keeping it together. They just have too many support ults online.
Able to sustain through this. Maybe some early support usage from Hyun Woo right there. And it does look like London, barring a miracle, will take the second stage. Thus the tiebreaker, thus the map, thus the series.
Oh, never mind. The timing. I don't. He just wanted to ruin it for you, Hex. Yeah, he just wanted to ruin it for you. It was so clean. And
my boy Adam.
It's now over. They have done it. London will run it back and win 3